Ladies and gentlemen, evening. Welcome to your favorite English news program. Today I'm in studio with Mr. Raphael Lassisi. Mr. Lassisi is hereby welcome.
Thanks a lot, Alex.
Well, Mr. Lassisi is here today because we are going to have a special discussion that will be a surprise for you.
My name is Lassisi Abdurrafiu or Abdurrafiu Lassisi to follow this English in a standard. Then I am a teacher at Hope Life Institute, a translator, and I do many things. I'm also a singer and many stuffs that I do in my life.
When you see Mr. Lassisi in studio, you think he's as strong as everyone. But when you see the images, you really know what we are going to talk about today.
Yes, I'm more than happy that we have a day that is given to us to show what we're capable of doing in our daily life and in the world.
Yes.
I'm very happy because you see that people do not consider us in the society. They think that we are disabled, and I don't like this, appellation. And it's truly a day or a period of time to show that we're not disabled, but we're capable of many wonderful things. Then
Yes.
That's why I'm so happy.
Yeah, so I'm very happy you are happy. Well, one thing is, when Mr. Lassisi came to studio, the first thing he told me is, Alex, I've come to studio to discuss with you, but I'm not a handicapped person. The term I would like you to use today is people with special need.
Of course.
It's a term we borrowed from the Indian communities. So today we are going to talk about people with special need.
Yes, yeah.
So, who are people with special need?
Good. This wonderful question of yours. If you see in the convention that is adopted and related to the rights of people with disability or people with special needs,
Yes.
with this appellation of yours or from Indians, you see that they try to define what a challenged person is, and there we have many, I want to say, criteria. The first one is incapacity. Incapacity, that is, you have a person that is limited a little bit physically, mentally, or has something that cannot enable this person to do something in the society. This is the first point. And you have another point that is what? The second point is a barrier. That means I have incapacity, but if I don't have any barrier before me, you cannot know. For instance, I'm speaking here, nobody knows that I am a challenged person. Then it's, for example, when we have to run, that you see that, oh my God, this guy is limited.
Yes.
Then you need to have a barrier.
So when we are in the track,
Of course.
they say now, football,
Go.
start. There that people know.
That I am limited.
Yes, okay.
And there is another thing is my participation in the society
Yes.
regarding this barrier that I have. And this is compared to you non-challenged person.
Yes.
If
You just talk about challenged person.
yes.
How do you see yourself compared to this challenged person? People. Okay.
Yes, I think that I am special because I have a mindset that allows me to fight and face life easily and easier. That means that I don't see myself like that, as you said it.
Yes.
I don't see myself limited.
Yes.
Of course, in reality, I am facing some situations,
Yes.
but I don't see myself that way. I'm special, and this is because my mom told me when I was young that I am special,
Yes.
and my parents, they do encourage me.
Okay. So you have the encouragement from your family. Now, how do you perceive people, others in the society who are not in your state?
Okay.
Yes. because somebody like me, I'm not in your state. You realize that there is you are struggling to really achieve what I can do.
Okay.
So now, how do you see yourself compared to people like those who are not don't have those who are not with special needs?
Okay.
Yes.
If I see you the way I see myself, I mean, as a human being, because above all, we're human beings.
Yes.
I just see you that way. And I see somebody who has something to show, something to value, then it's how I see you. I don't see that you are superior to me. Never.
Yes.
Because you have something that I don't have, maybe. And I have, of course, something that you don't have.
Yes.
So it's on the basis of equality.
Yes.
And this is another point that is in the definition of people with special need.
Okay. So we just talk about a point that I will quickly go through.
Okay.
Now, most of the time in the society, people think people with special needs don't have any rights. So we can just bully them. We can just throw anything at them. So what are your views about this?
I think it's dangerously wrong, to think that way and to behave that way, because it means that they don't consider that we're human beings.
Yes.
We're not equal. We don't have the same right, but they need to be punished. You know why? Because it is in the constitution of our, Togo, our wonderful country. It is in our constitution our rights are protected. If I say our rights, I don't mean that we have special rights. No.
Yes.
I just say that we have rights like you, rights that you have and that you need to protect. Then in our constitution, for instance, in the 4th Republic of Togo, revealed in 2002, especially on the 31st December 2002, you have that in the preface, the government shows and really guarantees our rights there, or the will to guarantee and protect the human fundamental rights, liberties, and dignity. And you see in the article, the second, that the Togolese state reiterates its will to ensure the equality of all citizens, including, of course, people with special needs. And this is before the law regardless of our origin, sex, social conditions, or religion. And you see in other articles like the 10th one and the 11th that we are protected. The people who just behave that way, I think they are to be punished.
Thank you so much. Before we continue our program, you know that Mr. Lassisi is a teacher. But Mr. Lassi belongs to a lot of associations, a lot of organizations in Togo. One of the associations to whom he belongs is a Toastmasters Club.
It is not only in educational institutions and highly academic setups that we can learn how to be good leaders. Friends, workmates, and prominent figures of the society gather themselves within clubs, open to everyone to share ideas, experiences, and good manners. One of such clubs is the Toastmasters Club, a group in which a mutually supportive and positive learning environment is provided in order to give every member the opportunity to develop communication skills that can foster self-confidence and personal growth.
Toastmasters is about public speaking and about leadership, because if you want to be a leader, you have to be able to communicate. And this is what we learn when we come to Toastmasters. You do not have a teacher. We are all learning, and we take all your life to learn. So when we come to Toastmasters, we have many manuals, and you're taught how to prepare speeches, how to deliver speeches, how to be good leaders.
The Catholic Toastmasters Club of Rome, noted for its use of the Shakespearean language to make leaders, held the attention of its members and guests during its last meeting through the presentation of exultant speeches and impromptu speaking handled by a table topic master.
I asked questions about love because it's what we share in our club. we share love and we evaluate people in love. That is, it's not just to say, oh, you know what, I am an expert, then I want to show you how I do things and to show that you are superior. No, nothing of that kind is in the club, and this is very important. And the second reason, this is the first one, the second reason is that we need to share love everywhere we go. Love is, I think, the foundation of relationships in every society. That we have to cultivate love wherever we are, and this is what we do at Kekeli Toastmasters.
In order to talk boldly in public, Toastmasters have a trick.
Some of the tips that I shared is that in order to overcome the fear of public speaking, you must prepare your speech, you must know your substance. Once you know your substance, you map out how you want to deliver the speech and make sure that it's logical. Make sure that you carry your audience along with you, and make sure that you have the right posture. People must trust you, because in communication, it is not just about talking, it's about connecting. And as we in Toastmasters are making leaders need to connect.
All activities on the agenda for this November session were carried out within a framework of set rules and regulations supervised by an evaluation team.
At every step, you have to note and see if it's well done or not. So as you take down the notes, you also have to look out for the good points of the speech. And when it's been delivered, you have to give the evaluation to the speaker, telling him or her how good the speech has been or how bad it has been.
For Toastmasters, we have the academic and grammar tools, but the most important thing to do is how to use them.
Well, back to studio. Mr. Lasisi.
Yes, Alex.
You are still in studio with me. You just watched the running commentary. The committee just passed, and we decided to put it on because you are a member of that club and you really talk about love.
Yes.
So how do you expect other people in the society to express that love towards you?
It's a wonderful question. Before you expect something from somebody, I think you need to do the same thing.
Yeah.
If you want people to love you, you need to love. And it's automatic. You don't say, well, love me. Hey, they will love you now. You love, and they will see that, oh my God, this guy is a wonderful person. This guy has love and shows love. And they do that without asking you. They do it. Then it's love that you sow, and they just follow you.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Do you have any organized association to fight for your rights?
Of course we do have, and we even have a federation of association. That is the federation that takes into account all the fights of associations that are members of this federation. And you have about 40 associations that are in this federation. Okay. And they do wonderful things, and I do salute them, and I just say hi to them for this wonderful work that they are doing. They do, for instance, I have here a convention, that convention that is related to our rights.
Yeah.
And this convention is adopted thanks to this federation, that is FETAF. FETAF, okay? That is in French, la Fédération Togolaise des Associations des Personnes Handicapées. And this is because they fight for that. They really fight for that. And another thing that they do is to sensitize people, to sensitize everywhere, even throughout Togo, from here to the north, so that people know what they have to do or how they have to behave vis-a-vis people with special needs. And when I said that they have to be punished, I mean, I was a little bit joking.
Yeah.
It's because they don't know. We are. It said somewhere for instance, in the Bible that people are dying because of lack of information.
Yes.
And this is because they don't know that they behave that way. Then FETAF is there to sensitize people, to know that we human beings above all, and that they have to respect us.
Yes.
And they train people. They train, for instance, institutions like hack. Okay, they train people in the parliament,
Yeah.
so that they adopt. I mean, they vote laws that really protect us. And talking about laws, you see again in our constitution that the article, the 33rd one is there to protect. And I want to quote it a little bit. You see that in this article, it is said that the state is there and specifically protects or takes and take in favor of challenged persons and aged persons some measures likely to protect them from social injustice.
So your last word, because we are getting to the end of this program.
Okay, I have a lot to say, but just one thing that is important. If you have children, your children that are challenged children, please don't hide them, because they have potentials, they have wonderful things that they can do. And now to people with special needs, I just want to say this in a song, this one of Bob Marley. Stand up, get up, stand up for your right, stand up, get up, don't give up the fight.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Lasisi. Well, the rest is on this that we bring today's program to an end, and I hope to be with you again next week at the same time. Mr. Lasisi, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I do thank you too.
It's a pleasure. Can you just bring his